Good evening everyone. It's Monday evening and just kind of finishing off for the day. I'm heading down to finish off spreading some slurry. It's a small enough paddock that we had cows and calves grazing on there for about a week and a half. It's actually a field that we had kind of earmarked maybe for cutting hay in, 3-acre field. And we decided with the way the grazing and the growth is going on some of the grazing that there's about 7 acres in 2 fields that the cows usually graze that has got on a little bit ahead of what it's a little stronger than what we would have liked. So instead of letting the cows into that to tramp it, we let them into the 3 acres. They had it down very well. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut hay then of the 7 acre plot. So still plenty of grass coming on behind them in the rest of the grazing paddock. So we're not going to miss 7 acres at this time of the year, just with the way growth is. But so just this final load now we've got to do. Will not take very long to spread it. Here we are now, we're just here now on the right hand side, so it actually looks nearly like there was silage cut in this field, but it's not. The bottom of it was a little bit on the yellow side because there's quite a heavy crop of grass in it, so yeah, it'll come along fairly quick now. This here now, these 3 acres can, so 3.5 acres now, they can now stay in the grazing rotation going forward. There's another 4.5 acres at the bottom of this field, and we're going to still cut. We might actually cut that for silage with the rest of our silage, because we don't really need all the hay. We've quite a bit of hay ground still this year, so we don't have too much hay. So we'll get spreading this, and yeah, have another chat on the way back. So that's us finished, and I'm just going to head back to the yard. I don't know whether anybody had noticed last week, there was quite a big write-up on a lot of social media about Fairoaks farm in America. It's one of the largest dairy farms in America. They've got altogether they've got about 4 or 5 different parts of the land, a few thousand acres in each parcel, and each one consists then of a large dairy with around 2,000 or 2,500 cows on it. The cows are milked, I think it's 3 times a day. I visited the one in Chicago back in 2000, actually visited it twice. 2011 was the first time I visited, and the second time then was 2016. We went back in to see the dairy, and also to see they also put up a large pig unit, which was interesting seeing that as well. So but last week there was quite a social media uproar over it. There was an undercover animal welfare guy. He kind of went in and got a job in it, and he was there for I think about 6 months and recorded quite a lot of footage of animals being abused and beaten animals and young calves dying. And the times we were there, like it was fairly controlled with what you could see. They kind of herded you onto a bus, and you were then kind of ferried around the farm, and they showed you where the feed was, but you never got to get off the bus. So you only seen, I suppose, what they wanted you to see. What you seen was fairly impressive. Like they drove you up there a couple of the barns where they kept the cows. The cows were all kept in similar enough conditions to here, like where you'd have cubicles and matted stalls, and then there was large fans then which blew air around the animals then on the warm days. So that ended up all looked very good. Calves were kept in hutches outside, which I remember we had commented about that, like they looked like, you know, they were just like those plastic hutches, and the extreme temperatures that they'd have in the summer over there, we kind of thought that maybe it might be a bit too hot. That seems to have been the case. And some of the footage that was released, there was calves that died in those hutches because it got so warm in them. Calves were just abused and thrown around the place, not fed properly. All fairly harsh stuff, so it was. And I think it kind of highlights the problem when you move away from the likes of a family farm, where you've got a farmer who's trying to make a living out of it, and small enough, well, it's not a small amount of animals, but even a few hundred animals or 50 animals or whatever he has, it's more of a hands-on from the farmer, where he'll look after his animals better, and he can keep his finger on everything that's going on with the farm. You get to those big corporate run farms, it's more of a hire in some help and hope for the best. That seems to be what was going on over there. It's disappointing because I was always fairly impressed with most of what was going on the farm, or what you could see. The hutches was probably the only thing that I was a little iffy about, but it was disappointing to see. So going forward, you'd like to think that the family-run farms will stay going here, but it is getting harder. Numbers is, you need the numbers to make money, and the more numbers you have, then when the price falls, the bigger problem you have, maybe paying back on loans or whatever, you know. So it's a tricky time. It definitely is. Dairy in America, like it's basically finished now. It's only those large, big corporate-run enterprises that are doing dairy. The small dairy farmer that you would have had in America 20 years ago is basically gone out of business. The milk price is a lot lower than what it is here, and yeah, it's a sad way for it all to have ended up. But anyway, that's my comments on Fairoaks farm. Just back to the yard now, and I'm just going to park up for the evening. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow, but whatever we're doing, I'll try and get some footage of something that's going on. I'm trying to keep videos coming at the minute. I'm going to try and keep a video up every day for a week and see how we get on. Maybe people are getting sick of it. If you are, there's too many videos coming, let me know. If not, I'll try and keep them going for a while and we'll see how we get on with them. So that's it. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the comment section below, leave me a comment, and hit the like button and all that kind of good stuff. Until tomorrow, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.